Greetings once again. As some of you may recall, my very first video was MonsterTrain. That was like a while back. DLC has since came out. I was really waiting on this one. I realize my regular audience, this game's a little bit hard to follow. It's a bit complicated, but I do recommend checking it out anyways. And for those of you who come from watching MonsterTrain content, you know, hey, hopefully I can entertain. May or may not be recording this after the fact, but I figured because I'm kind of terrible at explaining as I go, I'm going to go over some of the new mechanics with the new clan and other little bits that might be important to know. I might be doing a bit of that during the video, but I didn't really remember to do all the notes. One of the new mechanics, Etch, you can see from one of the path upgrades for Echo, right, the exiled version of the Wormkin champ. So Etch is basically anytime you use a consume card, which is a card that like you play it and then it's yeeted out of the deck for the rest of the game. Battle. His other one you can see here just describes briefly. You have another Etch effect which removes 3 shell from eggs. Egg units. Okay, so egg units, we got stuff here like Bog Chrysalis and Kinhost Vessel. Usually the ones you'll be using the most, because the Bog Deep Cocoon is the final one, which is really hard to get going. Really hard. But what it is basically is the Charged Echoes, another mechanic that I have yet to explain. It will use up an amount of those until the shell, once the shell is removed, the egg hatches and you get the final unit from it. So this one, it says in the description there, summoned unit of Bogfly, so you summon 2 of them. And a neat little thing is any upgrades you apply to this egg will apply to the hatched unit, which is pretty handy. Because if you have ways to get back the eggs as well, you can just keep doing that. So the other one I had yet to explain, Charged Echoes. It's per train room on the floor. And so what it does, essentially, various things can use it or are powered up by it. And then, including the eggs, will consume them. You'll have various cards. As long as you have one of your clans as the Wormkin, you will run into these cards with these weird crystals around it. And all it is just cast that, bam, I got more Charged Echoes. They'll get used up. You can go up to a maximum of 4 here, but at the end of the turn, this will disappear. Then Extract will use, see, it uses it like a resource. I think that's all of the main things that I would need to explain for the new clan here. Anyways, we're going to play one of the new challenges here. And you know what? Just to make it better, we're going to play the new plan. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's create it. A little better time than the present. Okay, so 12 random cards. Basically, I'll start with a handful and like extra energy first turn, but I will die. The Pyre, if it takes like any damage past the 2 Divine Shield, I will die. Okay, Echo Ray is not really a good choice for the. We'll do this. Infused cards are really good, and I think actually I take this because if they do manage to get there, it'll do something. Then I'm going to take the egg version of the champion. Gonna go with the challenger. Okay. Oh dear God. Okay. Right. And oh, that's extra funny with the X cost stuff. 10 energy. Not that it would be any good really, but hey. Or not good, but like it'll kill off one row which was gonna die anyways, basically. So it's like And I'm pretty much just doing that because this version of Echo Right, it'll okay, let me see. Just play you here, sure. Okay, that'll hatch that. So the units are kind of useless right now because I need the new crystal wheelchairs. Not me. Okay. I'll just die there here. I love the noise that the champion makes when he attacks. Just pew pew. Okay, let's go with this. And this is another thing, another new thing, the unit essences. So you can essentially infuse the units, like sacrifice them, infuse them into their essence. So I would be able to give the multi-strike and burnout to another unit. Burnout kind of being the downside because everything that can infuse multi-strike has like one little downside thing. Yeah. I don't know why I was debating skipping, that would be terrible. Bounty Stalker will win me runs, so I'm going to do that. He's just too good to not take most of the time. The maybe only other time you wouldn't take it is like you're doing stuff where you want something even better to die, like what's it called? Legion of Wax. And let me see here, because this is a crazy challenge. I'm kind of just thinking what units would I purely want the essence from, possibly, but nothing out of this. So take the quick because it'll be helpful later, and then hopefully I'll run into a multi-strike. Buff this guy. And then, do I want anything with spell chain? Technically, this means infinite consume cards. So we're going to do that. You don't really always want to use that necessarily, but hey. Okay, endless. Maybe endless. I should have waited on buffing this, because it might have been good to just throw the multi-strike essence on him, but it is really early. I'm actually going to just wait. Wait on any infusion. Infusion. I mean, otherwise, other than the very start thing, this is mostly just normal run, starting with some slightly better stuff, and you can just play a whole bunch early. That's about it. But it does work out though, because you can just immediately hatch eggs, which is pretty spicy. And I might as well bring itself back. Sure. I planned this terribly. Oh well. Oh. And again, planned terribly, but hey. That's fine. I might consider just killing off my own dude here to resum the egg, but eh. That'll just Ember Drain me. That was a little bit dumb, but oh well. Okay, armor them up. Extract there, we'll just, yeah, okay. A little bit of an awkward spot. Gonna die in a second anyways. Okay. Echo Infusion with Infused is just really good. It's just free 10 health. Basically for the cost of one of your card draw, which is it's still pretty damn early, so I will totally take the Subsuming Blade. Because we're protecting our pyre anyways, so it'll mean potentially more ability to prevent any slippery phase from slipping past. Well, the magic power will do something at least. I don't really think any of the other stuff would have been much worth it, so yeah. Even if I just take that for the essence, it's still good. what would I want to... Maybe Subsuming Blade. And then... What happens if you Nexus Spike an X cost card? Can you? So essentially what this does is it'll cast a base copy of 2 spells from my deck. And then any upgrades that I give to the Nexus Spike itself will affect the copies that it casts. Which, for the most part, is kind of just, let me think. Sorry, which, for the most part, any copy, like, it'll get... It's mostly damage spells that will matter for, because if I throw on, like, let me see here if this works how I was told based on some other information I got. Yeah, see, if I select the Subsuming Blade and I guess just an Echo Break. You know, if I go back to my deck here, the whole spell itself should inherit the Piercing too. Yeah, okay, it inherits the Piercing. 80. Too bad I didn't have anything with Attuned, because then it would have inherited that. Which would have been nuts, because apparently it just inherits everything off of the base spells. I know that's confusing. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. First off, 1 cost that shit. Gotta wait for my stuff in my deck now. Okay, gonna unlist my champ. I like that at least I'm consistently getting that. I wonder if scaling on the Subsuming Blade will scale on this, or the, what's it called? The Nexus Spike. Can it scale up? That would really suck, if not. Wait. Okay, it says this Slay trigger on the Nexus Spike. Does the whole spell get its damage boosted? I think it does. That's hilarious, if so. Okay. Do this. Going to just throw Burner on the champ. keeps hatching eggs. I might as well. At the very least, this means that I'll have more shards on other floors, other than whatever is spent there, but shards, charged echoes. Shards is easier to say. I think a lot of other content creators for this game just call them that anyways. Might as well play that, I guess. Okay, is there anything I want to bring back, really? Not. So... consume portion will help hatch the egg faster. This egg is so I think. Okay, now it survives. Yeah, I forgot the other thing about having fat Peck is it's going to take forever to actually draw into the subsuming ability. I'm a fool. Oh, did I not have a spell chain on that? Oh no. Okay. That attempt didn't last long. Okay. I'm debating whether I attempt this challenge again here now, or if I do something not quite as absurd. I'm trying to get like a divine victory on this too, but okay, I may or may not cut it here. You know what, I will see you next time at when we attempt a new challenge. This is 20 minutes here, probably going to be edited down a bit, so might stick in the next one. I don't know. See ya.